The Echo Dot is one of Amazon's most popular products, like, ever. But now that it's back, is it better than ever? I'm Titus, this is The Search for Awesome, and today we are reviewing the brand new Echo Dot. The setup is really simple. You just download the Alexa app on your phone, whether you're iPhone or Android, and it just kind of walks you through the process. On the previous Echo Dot, it was like just an all plastic shiny design, but now it's just plastic on the bottom and the top, but it's kind of like a matte rubbery plastic. It's actually pretty nice, and it's surrounded in some really nice fabric. I wonder where they got that idea from. Inspiration or plagiarism aside, I do really like the look of the device. It's just a really nice quality design. I picked up the charcoal version, but it's also available in sandstone and heather gray. Is heather really a color? It's interesting that they decided for the Echo Dot to put it in kind of elegant but bland colors. But if you think about it, it actually kind of makes sense because they don't want it to like stand out in the room. They want it to kind of blend in with your everyday life. What completes the Echo Dot's package is a mute button, an action button, and 2 volume buttons, and my favorite, a slick blue ring of light that animates each time you use your Echo. Now, what's interesting about this new Echo is how uninteresting it is, but that's not actually a bad thing. Compared to the previous Echo, it basically does all the same stuff, but with a few enhancements. Just like the last Echo, there is an auxiliary port on the back in case you want to connect an external speaker instead of using the built-in speaker. But the most interesting improvement of the Echo Dot is the built-in sound. It's a lot better. When I was just going through the setup process, I could hear a clear difference just in the bings and the booms and it talking to me. It sounded like more rich and full and loud. It's a really quality sound for a device that is this small. Now, I will mention that this one is actually quite a bit larger than the previous Echo Dot. I'm assuming they increased the size because they wanted to have more space to improve those speakers. One of the first tests I did with the new Echo Dot is I tried making phone calls with it. I don't know if you know this, but one of the neatest features they include in Echoes is you can like make phone calls through them. It's actually really awesome. The problem is on the Echo Dot that I had originally, the last one, the call quality, I could hear the person well, but they couldn't hear me well. They said I sounded like I was speaking from a tin can. So I was curious if they managed to improve this, and... Really? So you can hear me really well?
Oh yeah, crystal clear.
That's great, huh? So now I'm like across the room, can you hear me?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Really?
Really well.
Here, I'm gonna go in the other room.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I went back to the old Echo Dot to see if they improved that one as well, maybe through software or something. No, it still sounds like a tin can. If this is the first you're hearing that it can make phone calls, you probably don't know this either. It can actually send text messages as well from your phone if you set it up through the Alexa app. I also wanted to see if they improved the microphone built into the Echo, so I literally stood an entire room away from both of the Echoes, and I would just talk at a normal volume and just see if it could hear me. Alexa, flip a coin.
I flipped a coin and got tails.
Both of them could actually hear me. Not all the time, like it missed it a couple of times, but even when I was speaking pretty softly, just at a normal speaking volume, they could hear me through a door way on the other side of another room. It was kind of crazy. Another thing I wanted to test is I wanted to see if they improved where if there's like audio going on in the room, if the Echo could hear you through that audio better. So I had my TV blaring for one test and I had music playing from the Echo itself at full volume just to see. And yeah, it's just as bad as the old one. If there is a lot of noise in the room, it has a hard time hearing you. You basically have to yell at it. Okay, so let's compare the sound quality of the new Echo Dot versus the old one. But we also have, this has kind of been my go-to for a while. This is the Sonos Play 1, but let's hear how they sound. So yeah, I think it's pretty clear that this new Echo Dot is somewhere in between these two. It's significantly better in terms of the audio and the quality. I don't know if you could really hear the quality. It might have been peaking at my microphone a little bit. It's a better sound, and it's pretty close to this one, but not nearly as loud. Okay, I bought a smart plug, this guy. This thing you can get for like $25 on Amazon. It's a new thing. I bought them in like a bundle. I thought I would just try to see how easy it is to set this thing up. Here's the outlet thing here as well. You plug it in and then you plug something in it. Okie-dokie, that's plugged in. Let's set it up on my phone. Okay, that was a pretty quick like minute or two setup. Now the moment of truth though. Alexa, turn on first plug.
Okay.
And there it is. Look at that. Yeah, I could definitely recommend that thing. It even has a button if I want to manually turn it on and off and not use it with the voice. But why wouldn't I want to use it with the voice? Now, one thing I didn't know on the old Echo Dot is that you can actually use these as Bluetooth devices. Like I can beam audio straight from my phone through it. Alexa, connect my phone.
Searching.
Okay, it's connected. I'm gonna play a video on YouTube.
Found a way to use garbage bags and duct tape to protect yourself.
Wow, I had no idea I could do that. It's been a while since I've used an Echo, so I'm gonna try some new stuff real quick. Alexa, help me sleep.
I have lots of sounds to help you with that. Would you like to give ambient sounds, rain sounds a try?
Yes. Well, that's nice. And apparently these have podcast support, so I'm gonna try this. Alexa, play Reply All.
Getting the latest episode of Reply All. Here it is from TuneIn.
This episode of Reply All is brought to you by Wire.
Alexa, add milk to my shopping list.
Milk added to your shopping list.
Alexa, what's on my shopping list?
You have one item on your shopping list, milk.
And this isn't new, but this is like the most useful feature. Alexa, set a timer for 10 seconds.
10 seconds, starting now.
I didn't think I was gonna end the video this way, but I really like the new Echo Dot. I think the improvements that it's made at that same $50 price point, it's just a really good product. I think it's totally worth the upgrade. I mean, sure, it doesn't do anything new compared to the old ones, but that sound is not quite room filling, but it's pretty close and it's a good quality sound. I'm really impressed. So if you have an existing Echo Dot and you're looking to replace it, I can absolutely recommend this. Or if you're looking to add this new device to your home and start making your home into more of a smart home, I can recommend it as well. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed it, please subscribe and enable, that's hard to say, and enable notifications so you don't miss my future videos. Hey, you can always unsubscribe later and crush my dreams if you're so inclined. Thanks again, and I guess I will see you next time when the search for awesome continues.